Well, howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here, and Charlie. I love you too. That was the Charlie, and then there was a Nixie. They're like, oh, is it time? Yep. There are those two. Sorry about all the glare. It is April 20th, 2017. It is Thursday afternoon. It is 1:51 p.m. right now. It's beautiful out. I don't know what the temp is, but I'm gonna tell ya. Hang on just a second. There we go. La la la. Let's see. Okay, come on, refresh. It's 82 degrees out, but real feel is 86. It's kind of muggly. High will be 84 and low will be 64. So, that's pretty much how it's going to be all week long. Like I said, it's beautiful out. I sat outside this morning and I had my morning coffee with bread, and then I painted for a while. So, where's my notebook? There it is. Let's see. Yesterday, you guys already know that once Brad got off work and stuff, we went to lunch, then we ran errands, went to Walmart stuff, we did decide, we had stopped and looked, Brad had stopped and looked at one used appliance place. We wanted to get a small freezer that we could keep outside, because, the RV fridge and freezer are, smaller than the average, traditional one that you would have at a home. And, we've adapted it. We've been in here over a year, but we would like to have a freezer that we could keep things, keep meat and frozen fruits and vegetables and, popsicles and stuff. Like I'm not using that popsicle maker that I bought because we haven't really had room in the freezer. So we debated long and hard, and the thing was, we didn't want to purchase anything that would be used only and strictly if living here in the RV and the RV park. And the freezer isn't. And they did have one freezer at this place that we stopped at, but it was a very old freezer. And, they do give a 90-day warranty, but we were afraid that, number one, it may stop working. Number two, maybe it would be even a fire hazard or something. So we talked about it, and, we set a price that we didn't want to go over $150 for a 5.0, I think it's cubic feet, if I'm wrong, forgive me, chest freezer. It would fit back here on the pallets we have a platform built, and cover it with a tarp, and it would still be under the canopy. So we did go ahead, because we did get our income tax back, and we ordered that through Walmart. They're even going to deliver it here, because, I guess if you, because it was like $148, it was really a good price. They did have one that was $99, but of course it's out of stock. So, went ahead and got that. And then one of the things is, Brad has told me that, when the income tax came in, I could buy some yarn. And so I did go ahead and I had decided $50 would be okay for me to use. And then you guys know the running joke that I was going to make him buy that painting, Well, he bought that painting. It's not even finished, so I had $100 to spend, and I ordered some yarn from Hirschner's, like the Red Heart, the Jumbo Super Saver yarn. It's like 14 ounces, I believe. But they had it in the variegated, which they never, ever, ever carry in this Walmart. So, but I got some yarn coming. So with that, with the yarn that you guys have been donating, and I got another notification that one of you guys said you were sending me some yarn also. So with all of that you guys are donating and the stuff that I, have bought, I will be set for making hats for a while, and I thank you guys so much. And, I think it's kind of cool because it makes you guys a part of this, and if any of you guys have suggestions that maybe you have a local area that you would like to see hats donated to, please email me, and I will always take it into consideration. I kind of like to spread it around. I kind of had this weird idea, and it probably wouldn't work, that maybe I wanted to do a donation in all 50 states. But I don't know if the warm weather states that are always warm weather really need hats or not. So tell me, guys, tell me what you think of that. So anyway, I'm very excited, and I get so excited when anybody sends yarn, because it's just, I don't know, it's like a treasure box of, what kind of yarn, and I mean, some of this yarn I've never heard of, and then I'll fall in love with it, and then it'll be my new favorite, and then, no yarn, I take any kind of yarn. I can always use any kind of yarn. So, I thank you guys so much for that. That's just such a blessing. Such a blessing. And don't worry if I have room or not, because I have 3 totes outside and I have 1 inside of yarn. And I have room in them. And if I don't, I go and buy another tote. So, that's my big passion besides painting stuff in life. It's doing that. So, yeah. I did do a bit of looming. It was a very busy day. Also, I want to apologize if I have not responded to your email yet, or your message yet, or your comment yet, because I'm going to work on that this evening. But yeah, Wednesdays is always a very full day, because that's when we do go in. We like to do the shopping together and the errands. We're kind of weird that way. So we had, we had a lot to do yesterday, so yeah. But I will get to you, and I really appreciate everybody's comment, messages, and emails. So this is the hat I'm working on. Not finished yet, of course. But I was so darn tired last night, which was good, that that'll be a large adult. That I shut my light off early and went to sleep, which was great. So that's all I did yesterday. Today I've been outside and I painted for a while. Like I said, I had my morning coffee with Brad, and then I painted for a bit. I try to make sure I get outside. It works out better if I can get outside when he is home. And it's really important to me to get out in the sunshine and have some time to paint and stuff. I told you guys what I plan on doing this evening. And then for dinner, Brad wanted to make those French bread pizzas. We bought a loaf of the Italian bread marked down. And like I said, it's wider but thinner, which is nice. And so we'll make that tonight. And what my topic for today was, I was telling my husband how much I appreciate how hard he works and stuff, because, even though we chose this lifestyle, it was quite a shocking event when we got here and realized that things were a bit more expensive than we thought they would be, and adjusting to everything. I mean, we had never moved clear across the country, or anything, and it was really terrifying for me. Really terrifying for me. Brad even had a bit of trouble, but we made it. And we had some wonderful friendship along the way with you guys and with local people, and now we're slowly recovering. Like I said, now that we have health insurance again, and we are slowly being able to get a few of the things that we have been needing, or that we had to let go of there and needed to replace, which is typical. And like I said, we plan on having a savings. The rest of the income tax we put into saving so we have some money if things break down or something happens. And also, if my granddaughter is able to come out this summer so we can buy a plane ticket and stuff for her, so, and that'll be up to her mom. I don't know. She wants to come out, but we still need to talk to her mom because, maybe her mom needs her to stay there because she does have a younger brother, or maybe her, we just got to make sure that it's okay with her mother. And part of the condition is that she has to get her grades up and keep them up, or else she won't be able to come. So school and education always have to come first. So yeah, but it's nice that we're able to start doing some recovery, and we never could have made it without the kindness of some of you guys. Whether it was that you sent a donation or that we never asked people to send anything, but if it was a donation or a gift, or if it was just kind, encouraging words, and I do thank you guys so very much. I do believe that it's made me more of a humble person. It really has opened my eyes to that perhaps before I wore rather rose-colored glasses, because you don't see the amount of homelessness in Wyoming. Yes, there are homeless in Wyoming, and sadly, usually every winter you would have 1 or 2 deaths because they would freeze to death, which just, can you imagine sitting there bitter cold, the wind whipping, feeling like nobody in the world gives a crap, and freezing to death? Or some of the homeless people, and I know there's crime everywhere in every dimension, some of the homeless people that are targeted and beaten up or killed or something. But anyway, it really has opened my eyes to that. It really has opened my eyes to drug abuse, because there again, I personally didn't, and I knew that it was around me. It's everywhere, but I guess you see it more here, because when you come into a brand new area, you kind of look around and you see everything, because you don't go into one economic section or another economic section. And I'm not saying anything bad for anybody that has any kind of money or doesn't. I mean, I'm just saying that, if I've lived in Wyoming all my life, then I usually talk to people that are similar to me. And, I grew up there, so that's kind of my neighborhood and stuff, where when you move here, you don't really have that. You're the outsider, so you're talking with locals and stuff. And, the rate of unemployment and the rate of drug abuse and alcoholism and homelessness and domestic abuse and stuff is, you really see it. And it makes you kind of sad. It really does. That, But, again, then we know quite a few people locally that used to have a severe drug problem, drug addiction, and they're clean now and stuff, and are working really hard on turning their life around. In my family, there has been alcoholism, and there's been every factor of life in my family, and I think most of us, there is, if you really look. Maybe it might be distant cousins or whatever, but it just really has opened my eyes to what the world really is like and stuff. And, there's locals that, like I said, there's one local man that everybody really is fond of, that really has fought very hard to overcome a drug addiction and stuff. And, a hardcore drug addiction. And, he's kind of like almost like the town, not really a mascot, but everybody knows him and everybody is all, like, we support you, and they even hang signs outside and stuff that they support this person and stuff, and if you don't see them around for a couple days, everybody gets worried and stuff, so. But yeah, and like I said, and I've said before, as hard as it is, living in an RV, there's a lot of people that would love to live in this RV, and there's a lot of people I know that wouldn't. They're like, no way, but then I would watching one documentary, it's here on YouTube, about Tent City and different locations, and wow, like I said, it can all be gone in a flash, so you've got to really, like they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket, because it can all just, be gone so fast. You gotta enjoy each day and stuff, so. But I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope that you're having a good week so far. Remember that I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hopefully, maybe you'll see something you like, and you'll stay. If not, that's okay, and I wish you well. And remember that I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.